Okay, good evening. It's the 10th of November, and we are back. Another day today, another events full day in the market. Hope everyone is doing well. Now, where are we? So basically, the market started off very well today, actually. Looking at, what happened last week, it just feels like everything's been forgotten. And that's true. That's what we got today. The rage is back on. And let me just quickly share the screen. And I think, we're all back to winning ways. Bite the dip works. And everyone's excited about this. Of course, I'm excited as well. I like an up market, I guess. So if you look at it again, like I mentioned, past few days or weeks, what I thought was happening was what I saw right here, and it was a let's just have a look. So you can see the capitulation here, and we went right back. So that would have been a good short, which if you're short of the market, if you play up both ways, or if you do a DCA in your case, that's fine. But now we're back to winning ways, and we can see today, wow, the Qs are up 2%, magnificent. Okay. We also woke with some amazing news. Well, we didn't just wake up with it. I think this thing happened yesterday with President Trump talking about some gift package, is it $2,000 to, to people. But I mean, my thoughts was that I thought the market is, I mean, sorry, I thought the market was, well, sorry, American economies is in dire straits. I thought everyone is broke or the government is broke. 37 trillion. So where is that going to come from? I don't know. But president says the tariff is working, and and in fact there was another note released today, which is all the money left over will be from 2000 payments will be used to substantially pay down the national debt. I don't want to misconstrue what was said. I think the money would not be paid to the wealthy people. But again, this is good. One thing I am assuming, which we're all, well, I don't know if you were here 5 years ago, this happened 2020, 2021. What happened? The money went back into the market. So one thing I'm scared of is inflation, because the money will go right back into the market. People start gambling all over the place. And guess what? Market eventually comes down. But if you know what you're doing, then you are doing amazing. More than welcome. Okay, so that's that one there. Another one was a tweet that was released on, my goodness, let's have a look. This was released on I think this was released today, actually. Let's just want to copy this one here. So if you look at sorry, I'm trying to copy and it wouldn't let me copy. Okay. If it would not let me copy, I'm gonna put a snip right here again from the president, and this affects the markets in a lot of ways. So this is the other tweet which I wanted to share, and it says, I'm recommending to Senate Republicans that the hundreds of billions of dollars currently being sent to money insurance companies in order to save the bad healthcare provided by Obamacare be sent directly to the people. Be sent directly to the people. So let's have a look. Be sent directly to the people. I'm trying to keep it PG. In order to save the bad healthcare provided by the Obamacare, be sent directly to the people so that they can purchase their own much better healthcare and have money left over. In other words, take from the big bad insurance companies, give it to the people, and terminate per dollar spent the worst healthcare anywhere in the world, Obamacare. Unrelated, we must still terminate the filibuster. Okay, so in this case, I mean, the way we think President Trump plays this game, and I'm thinking, does that mean before we blink, boom, the president is invested in UNH or the XLV? So one thing you've got to understand is that the worst performing sector this year is XLV, which is the healthcare. Let's look at the healthcare, and you can see. So the healthcare, I mean, it's gradually climbing back, but from where it was, it's has not been the best really. So let's just amend this. Yep. So it hasn't been the best. and that's it right there. So I'm looking at it from September 2024. It's yet to make its similar highs, and that's it right there. So, you know, we never know what it's going to be. I mean, today was a good day for the XLV, but generally, you never know. But again, I'm thinking if at all, we know what the president did with Intel, um, and that's what I'm thinking. You've got to be able to read and draw relationships in this case, even though I think the president bought in the 20s, and you can see now it's almost doubled. Nobody saw that. So this is something we might have to start looking at relationships for. Okay. So again, um, Intel, the highs of 62 4 years ago, and it's climbing. But we know the ages of the teens or below 20 is far left behind. Is it going to come back there? We don't know. It's not really within my remit right now. But for me, the best guess will be UNH. UNH, if you remember, Warren Buffett placed a bet. It was quite a small amount from his portfolio size. And he made a huge rally to the 370s, but it has since come down now to 320s. So, but again, if I'm thinking if the president's going to invest at all in healthcare, UNH will probably be the best candidate. And of course, they started paying, I think they paid dividend. I don't know how long they've been paying it for. They did talk about paying 2.7% dividend. So UNH would be my best guess. I'm looking at this here. We're looking at the channels, and we're looking at the price action for this. Also, another day, another rally. Palantir just squeezed the shots aggressively. And, this is a retail darling, and it's right back from, we saw the back and forth with Michael Burry. But, of course, this is a great, amazing stock. No, I'm not a player in here, but it's just right back to its pole position. And it's amazing. Likewise, Tesla. I didn't actually pay attention to NVIDIA today. I should look on NVIDIA because Michael Burry placed shots on NVIDIA and Palantir. Tesla as well, since Elon Musk pay package, it wasn't a great news then. Nothing happened fundamentally, so the stock did not move. But look, we can see now back to 3.7% today, and almost inch of all-time high. I mean, I did think this might break $500 this year. We'll see how it goes. And can Musk deliver what he said? That's left to be seen. Likewise, I should look at the video actually. We don't know if Michael Burry's actually come out of his shorts. Not like I care, to be honest. I like him personally. I think he's a good trader. Yes, he's not a one-off. Yet NVIDIA also squeezed the shorts again today. Great news all over. Also, what else was I going to talk about? I was talking about something else. That's probably going to be the last thing I will talk about here before I leave. Okay. Yeah, government shutdown still persists, but I believe we've been seeing headlines around here, and we think this is inch of getting closer of getting the deal and things getting done. And with this persisting, so if this should get done, we know there's going to be a setup, and now we can see things clearly because the past few weeks we've been running autopilot, and this has been the longest shutdown on record. So the first one being Trump 1.0 as well. Okay. Also, I looked at Oracle, which I thought was a great buy. There's something left to be seen with OpenAI. Oracle's just literally closed right back down. It gave back all the gains. We could say this is $100 retracement back down. Okay, but we'll see how it goes anyway. There's still a lot to play for here. I think it's what? Okay, 686 market cap, not bad at all. Another one I was looking at is I've been looking a lot at the renewable energy sector, and TAN is one I was looking at this since the early 20s, and now is at early 30s. Yeah, and now is at, I called this at 33, now it's at 52. And this is my play here, which we talked about in the group. This there's a lot more to that, but you can see here, I can't remember what date I drew this, but that was in 2024. Trump 1.0, Biden, Trump 2.0 again, and there you go. Finally, this is what I'm looking at. Lyft. Does that look like there's an impending news? I don't know, but the price action today was just something out of the ordinary. It's something aggressive. I could see it up there, down there, and it's making this call break here, and I think it's going to be an aggressive run. So that's one of the things I'm paying attention to. So we'll see how it goes. Tomorrow is another day. I think there's some earnings due tonight. I've not really been as much interested. I know CoreWeave is one of them, and it looks like it's something they did well. Oh, okay, it's not yet out. The earnings been out, I believe, but we haven't seen that yet. Okay, I haven't paid attention to it, but I know some earnings are due today. And but then, regardless, I shall see how this thing go tomorrow, and I shall bring you the updates again. But on that note, today was just another day in the market. It was a healthy market, not a great deal in terms of headlines. I think what was expected went normal, the normal plays, the usual plays. Oil didn't really give anything away. I think it was up at the beginning and then just poopered really. But overall, I think the market went back to winning ways. And then again, we are going to be back tomorrow. We shall see. But on that note, guys, I'm going to be away now. See everyone on the field tomorrow and hope everyone has a good night and have a good night. Take care. Bye bye.